What is the cost of living in Suwanee, Georgia? Well, that's what we're talking about today, starting right now. My name is Teresa Fudge, and I am Suwanee, Georgia's running realtor with Keller Williams Realty Atlanta Partners. Welcome to my channel. If you want to know everything there is to know about living in the Suwanee, Georgia area, make sure you give me a call, send me a text, or shoot me an email. I get so many phone calls each week, and I just love hearing from you. If you're considering a move to the Suwanee, Georgia area, you definitely want to know more about the cost of living. So as we talk about this, 100 is the national average. So we'll be comparing things that are either below the national average or above. So if that number is less than 100, then that cost of the item is cheaper than the national average. If that number is above 100, then that cost is actually more expensive than the national average. Today we're going to break down that cost of living into 7 categories. Let's start with groceries. In that category, Suwanee scores a 102.1. So the cost of groceries are just slightly above the national average. Here we have lots of national brands, lots of grocery stores to choose from. We have Publix, Kroger, Aldi, Fresh Market, Sprouts, and a lot of other smaller local chains. A lot of the grocery stores have bakeries and actually provide fully cooked meals to pick up. Here in Suwanee, you can also buy beer and wine in our local grocery stores. And all of the stores are very conveniently located. The next category we'll talk about is healthcare. The average daily room rate for a hospital room, what it would cost you to actually go see a doctor for a general doctor's visit, and what it would cost you to go see a dentist. Those are all things that are taken into consideration for this factor. So for healthcare, Suwanee actually scores a 91.6. So it's actually cheaper than the national average to get your healthcare here in Suwanee. There is no hospital in Suwanee, but we have Emory and Johns Creek, we have Children's Healthcare of Atlanta in Duluth, and Northside Hospital in Duluth. Suwanee does have lots of neighborhood clinics, lots of options for dental care and eye care as well. In the housing category, Suwanee scores a 155. That score is based on the median cost of buying a home or renting a home here in Suwanee. As of September 2019, the median home price here in Suwanee was $358 compared to $231 for the national average. Over the last 10 years, home prices in Suwanee have appreciated over 30%. The housing market here in Suwanee is quite competitive. Right now, houses are selling for close to what the listing price is, and they're selling quite quickly. When it comes to utilities, Suwanee scores a 100.9. The average electric bill in Suwanee is about $125 a month. Keep in mind, though, that this will vary based on the age of your home, how efficient your major appliances and your HVAC system are, and how large your home is. Suwanee has lots of townhomes, and it can actually cost much less to heat and cool those townhomes. As far as the average cost of high-speed internet, you can expect to pay about $55 to $60 a month here in Suwanee. And once again, the average water bill for Suwanee is about $60 a month. And that is going to vary based on the type of home you live in, how many people live in your home, do you have a lawn to water, do you have a swimming pool? All of those things will affect both that electric bill and the water bill. In the category of transportation, Suwanee scores a 100.6, so right at the national average. That factor is derived from the average cost of gasoline, car insurance, maintenance, and if there is mass transit available. Many people live here in Suwanee but still commute into the city of Atlanta to work. There is no mass transit available right here, but there is park and ride available close by where you can ride a bus into Atlanta. Or even take a bus to connect to the MARTA trains that will take you into the other parts of the city. The last category is miscellaneous. That category includes things like the cost of clothing, maintenance, entertainment, restaurants. For that, Suwanee gets a 101.6. The overall cost of living index for the city of Suwanee, Georgia is 116.8. The cost of housing has the most impact on that score. Otherwise, Suwanee is right in line with the national average. I sure hope you found this video helpful. If so, give it a thumbs up by hitting that like button. If I can answer any questions about Suwanee, please leave them there in the comments. Or you can always reach out to me directly. I get calls and texts all the time, and I am so happy to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.